welcome back. So we had another day into the upper 80s. We have since fallen to 84 in Scottsbluff with mostly sunny to partly cloudy skies continuing. Now there is some shower and thunderstorm activity moving through. It is very isolated. We think that it will become more widespread, especially into the southern and southeastern panhandle as we go through time. But here's a look at the current conditions with that wind east at 6 miles per hour, really increasing the humidity here in Scottsbluff. A dew point of 70. That's oppressive levels of humidity. You definitely have to get a strong easterly wind for that to happen. So it doesn't happen much here, so definitely be aware of all that humidity outside. Temperatures up and down the valley, Torrington, Bridgeport, even up toward Alliance at 84 degrees. Now, Chadron and Oshkosh both at 89, but Kimball is at 75, and we fall into the 60s as you make your way into portions of southeastern Wyoming. Here's a look at the winds, flipping around from a southeasterly to more of a southwesterly direction. That'll dry us off pretty nicely, but most of the winds across the region are pretty light, around 5 to 15 miles per hour outside the thunderstorms that we have going on. Dew point values elsewhere, so most of us are into the low to mid 60s, so a little bit of humidity, really not that terrible. Low to mid 60s down into the southern panhandle, but a lot drier from Cheyenne Point. So out to the west, that's typical with the higher elevations out in that direction. So here's a look at the satellite loop. We are tracking some very isolated shower and storm activity. Watch out in Gordon. We have a strong storm approaching you with some heavy rain. From Kimball to Sidney to Cheyenne, you can see the rain starting to fill in. This could be the beginning of some more widespread rain in the southern panhandle that our models do hint at. And then there's that one storm that is pretty strong just off to the south of Wheatland. Watch out at I-25 traveling south. Now, here's a look at the northeastern Colorado area. One severe thunderstorm warning south of Grover, but we do have more storm chances out in that direction. We'll see if this activity can move into the southern panhandle. We're trying to see where this storm system is going to come from, so we'll show you the models a little later. But this cold front's making its way through. The lows continue to move diagonally through our viewing area. Right now, we're still in that hot and humid air with that high just off to our south, and the monsoon flow is going to continue. We have that flow mainly from a south or a southwesterly direction, giving us rounds of some thunderstorms as we make our way through the rest of the week and possibly into the weekend. But the worst of the heat is going to move off to the south and off to the east. So as we put this in motion, going through the evening, there's the southern panhandle with some heavy rain, thunderstorms making their way out of the viewing area by around 9 p.m. And then we're mainly dry during the overnight with temperatures falling back into the low to mid 60s. We'll do it again tomorrow. Mostly sunny to partly cloudy skies. Highs getting into the mid to upper 80s with some more storm chances, but we have a better storm chance for the day on Thursday. Again, starting off with some sunshine, lows in the low 60s. This actually could form a line of some very heavy rain with some severe weather chances as we make our way through the evening on Thursday. As temperatures fall back through the 70s, we'll keep our eyes on this one to see if there could be more damaging winds as we go through Thursday night. We'll keep the chance of rain on Wednesday at 40 and then all the way up to 70 for Thursday. High temperatures both days into the upper 80s. Lower 80s on Friday, 30% chance, 40 to 50% chance over the weekend, but cooler mid to upper 70s. And we will have another 40% chance Monday, high 76, up to 80 on Tuesday. Hopefully we get rid of the rain in the morning hours. Angel?
Thanks, Justin. Often we keep a credit card for years because having that same card for a long time ultimately helps your credit score. But experts tell us it's also good to shop around occasionally to make sure you have the right credit card for your lifestyle. We have more on this story.
When is the last time you took a closer look at the terms on your credit card? Most of us never give it a second thought. But Michael Joyce with the financial firm Agility